Hey everyone, I'm Ellen here at etrailer.com. Today we're taking a look at the LubriMatic Heavy Duty Midget Grease Gun Kit with multi-purpose grease. Now the nice thing about this grease gun is that it is a smaller grease gun, so it's going to be easier to fit into tight spaces. And I like this one because it's a pretty heavy duty grease gun, as the name suggests. It does feel good in the hand. It just has a heavier casing than a lot of other ones out there that feel pretty flimsy. So I think this will give you a lot of use for a long time. I also like that not only can you have this in a front load position, but you can also remove this little screw at the top and then replace your tube so that you can use it for that top load design as well. So it gives you a little bit of versatility there. To do that, you will need an Allen wrench, something that's either 5mm or 3/16 to take that off. Another thing that's nice about this is that you can either use a grease tube like the kit comes with, or you can also fill this by suction if you have something that's a little bit more liquid. So to do that, you would just pull the plunger out all the way to fill it up, and then to bring that spring back down to put the pressure on it, you just press on that little lever at the bottom and it'll push that back down. So it'll give you the pressure that you need to fill up the bearings or push that grease through where you need it to go. It feels like there's not a lot of play in that little tab. It feels like it's not doing anything, but it really doesn't take much. So it does just release it enough to push that spring back down. So you can see it doesn't really go too far. It's just very subtle. And as soon as you stop pressing on it, it'll stop the plunger from going back down as well. But it has a nice, easy action. It's something that you can operate easily with just one hand. The T-handle is die cast, and it does, again, lock up for loading. So if you wanted to use the tube-style grease, just thread the barrel off of the head assembly, pull that plunger all the way back down as I showed you before, and take the lid off your grease, pull the foil off, pop that guy in there, and then you're good to go. Now the maximum output of pressure that this gun can handle is 4,500 psi, or 4,500 pounds per square inch. The output rate is approximately 1 ounce per 40 strokes. It does have a 1-year warranty. And again, that barrel just takes a standard 3-ounce grease tube like it comes with. So you can use this with just about any kind of grease that's in this smaller 3-ounce tube. And we have a lot of different options here at etrailer.com, not only the multi-purpose, but also marine grade grease and others. As far as the size of our grease gun itself, just to see if it's going to fit in your toolbox, it's about 8 inches long by about 10 1/4 inch tall. If we take that tube off, or the pipe off, it's going to make it a little bit narrower, so now it's only about 4 1/4 inches wide. And that barrel is about 1.5 inches in diameter, roughly. The pipe by itself is about 6 3/4 inches long, maybe 6 5/8. And that's going to do it for our look at the LubriMatic Heavy Duty Midget Grease Gun Kit with multi-purpose grease.